Okay, I'm going to do my weekly review. I'm going to start with the S&P ES. Okay, on the weekly, I'm sorry, let me go to the weekly. That's the daily. All right, so for the week, we can see we've been making higher highs. Right here, we had a little roadblock. We're making higher highs here, roadblock, and we just crept up higher into this area here. We kind of have right now, we're thinking about it, this space, and we'll see what happens. On the weekly, we've gotten over the 50 RSI. We've been staying over it for a bit, so it's pretty good. Now, there was some rough news Friday after market closed. I guess Moody downgraded the United States credit and a rating, and we had some downward pressure. But looking at the daily, we're well over the 50. We're over the 60 right now on the daily RSI. We're sitting in this level here where it was previous, it was a zone where it was kind of like previous support, and we're just sitting in that area right now. But I don't know what's going to happen with the news. If you look on the hour, you see after market close, we got this big red candle once the news of the credit downgrade was reported. So we'll see what that does. You know, on the hour, we still didn't close below the 20 bar moving average on the hour. So we'll have to see. The market will actually be open in like 3 minutes. The futures market, yeah, and we're pretty high above that five-day moving average. So even if we had a little bit of a drop to the 5-day, it wouldn't really be a big deal. It just would be a nice little reset, or a nice pullback, healthy pullback type thing. But right now, if I look at this chart right now on the S&P, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty bullish. We just need to see what happens if we can get a break over this area. If we break over this area, we could possibly get to all-time highs. Okay, now the same is true with NQ, of course. On the weekly, we've made higher highs. We were thinking about it, and we made a higher high. On NQ, we've surpassed this area here, which was previous support. We've gotten higher than that, and we're very close to all-time highs. So we'll see whether this credit downgrade will stop us from going up here or not. Let's go to the daily on NQ or the NASDAQ. Yeah, I'm making higher highs. The RSI is over 60. We're probably near, if not at the 70 RSI on the daily. So which is pretty bullish. And as I was saying, even if we got back down to this black line, which is the 5-day moving average, it wouldn't be a big deal. Let me look on the hour. What did we do? On the hour on NQ, we got down to the 50 on the hour. So, I mean, that's still really not a big deal, especially if you look at the daily. The last couple of days, we kind of consolidated. We've ranged with NQ. We and I think we could have maybe gone higher on Friday, but that news kind of dropped us down. Well, in the futures market, because the New York had already closed when the news was put out. But like I said, the way we've been going, we've gotten so far from the 5-day. If we go back to the 5-day, it wouldn't be a big deal right now with NQ. So, I mean, Monday not Monday, but actually we'll see in 1 minute, actually, what the market will do when the futures market opens, how it responds to that news with the credit rating, if we're going to continue to go up, go down. Let's see. All right, now GC, we'll go to gold next. Gold on the week. We've dropped down. We were at 80 RSI. We were pretty much at 80 RSI for quite a while. We've dropped down. We've just over the 60 RSI on the weekly. We've made a lower low here. We kind kind of like stayed in a range, tried to get back to all-time highs this week, but we didn't make it. We had this wick and we came down. But this line is just the weekly close that I put there, so I'll know where we close. That's the weekly low. If we look on the daily with gold, we were in this range. We popped down underneath it this week, and we got below. We got in this area. We didn't get lower in this area. That's probably where I would think could possibly go next. But we got into this area, which was also the 50-day moving average. We couldn't close below the 50-day moving average. When we got lower, it seemed like the 50-day moving average was support. The market wasn't ready to be below the 50-day moving average. They kept buying it up. As you can see with this candle, we got down here and it just wicked up. They bought it up. They wicked up and we went all the way to the 5 EMA on the daily. And on Friday, we came back down and we got below the 50 and we wicked right back up. So right now the market's open. The futures market is open right now. We're right here. We're looking bearish currently, but the market's only been open for a minute. So take that with a grain of salt. Let's look at the hour. Okay, the hour and gold, we gapped up. We're heading down, but we did gap up. So we'll see what happens. I mean, this looks kind of bullish with this higher low, but that's on an hour chart. Let me look on the daily because, yeah, we kind of got a higher low with this red candle here. We did not go as low as this low with this. But again, on Friday, we didn't close above the 5 EMA. It looks like we got to the 20. We wicked down from the 20. We didn't want to be above the 20 EMA on the daily. And we wicked down a little bit and we got under the 5 EMA. So we did close below the 5 EMA. We haven't had a close above the 5 EMA in a while on gold. So we'll see what happens. Because, yeah, we haven't had a close above the 5 EMA on the daily in a while. All right, let's go to crude. All right, on the weekly with crude, we are kind of chopping a little bit. I mean, we had this double bottom. We went up and we just kind of, but look, it's better to look on the daily. Let's see. If we look on the daily, we see we kind of got a double top here. We hit the 50 and then we came down. Let's see. We got the cross of the 5 over the 20 on the daily, which is bullish, but it could sometimes do that just to get to the 50 and then we cross right back down. Like even here, if you look at this, we had the cross up, the bullish cross of the 5 over the 20, but we got up to the slower moving averages like the 50, the 200, and we came right back down. So I don't know. We'll see if this double bottom stands or we're going to go back up. In order for me to be, crude is so choppy. I really don't, like I said, I don't really like to trade crude, but seeing if we can get above that 50 would make me more bullish on crude right now. When I saw the double bottom, I was bullish up until we hit the 50, and then I'd have to see where we went. So that's where we are with crude. Let's see how we're starting this market open. Looks like we gapped up, but we very quickly came down with crude right now. But like I said, the market's only been open for 4 minutes, so we have no idea. Let's see. Oh, yeah. For this week, for swing trades, I did take 2 swing trades. I took a SPY trade. I got a call on SPY looking at the daily. I got it when I usually use ES to do my trades. But I got in, we gapped up, that day, and then I was waiting for it to hit this. And when it hit this, I got out. And then I also took a trade on the Dow using DIA. I got a call option. I got in on Thursday with this green candle because we broke above the 20 this day, and then we had 2 red candles come back to this zone, this area here that I had thought would be resistance because it was support here. But we gapped up above it and over the 200, and then we had 2 little small red candles, and we didn't, as soon as we hit here, we ran up. So that's that day I got a call option. And I got out Friday. I just wanted a quick one because I don't really like to hold on the weekends too often. Well, not this particular trade. Some trades, yeah, but not this one. So I just wanted it to go here to this previous high. And we got there and I got out. But that's the market right now. That was the weekly review. We'll see how the market responds to the news. Let me look at the hour again. Yeah, we went to the 50. We're wicking up now, but that candle's not finished. You can't judge what's going to happen until a candle finishes. But that's it for the weekly review. I'm trying to trade less, so hopefully I'm still trying to do the 2 trade a week challenge. I will try again this week. I failed last week. I will try to only take 2 trades because I'm trying to force myself to hold trades. So if I want the gains that I'm used to getting, I want to take fewer trades to get that. So I'm going to work on that again this week. That's about it. Bye-bye.